Hello and welcome back to Antagonist Gaming. We are doing the second half of Final Fantasy VII Remake, Chapter 11, Haunted. Just to recap the last couple videos, we made it out of the sewers. We made our way through the far end of the train graveyard, which is next to the Sector 7 Undercity, and we fought our way through the maintenance facility where we were ambushed by ghosts, and the ghosts combined together into a giant monster known as the Ghoul, and we had to stop that as well. We are now about to leave the maintenance facility as we head towards Sector 7. We can now see the pillar, and in the distance, and you can see, flashing lights and explosions from the pillar, so it looks like the threat that Shinra attacked is indeed happening. In the last video, we also briefly saw a conversation with Reno and Rude, where they expressed reservations for the decisions that their bosses have made, but they are still going to follow through with them, showing that they're the, loyal if reticent, employees of Shinra. And we do a lever, so now we're back out in the open, and there's like a
Now we can get to the other side.
A turntable
Now
coming at us, which will open up basically a bridge across a gap, except that we've just been ambushed by monsters, so first things first, you want to take out all the were-rats, because two ghosts have just showed up.
Burn.
Take out this ghost with Aerith's regular attack. Once you give her the Mithril Rod, her regular attacks become quite strong. So we take out the ghost, and now we have a wave of the other, the Crispitche or whatever they're called, the monsters that live in the scrap here. If you're not able to quickly eliminate each wave of enemies, then they can all attack you at the same time, and it can quickly become overwhelming, which would, lead to almost certainly a game over. We're going to head back into the maintenance facility just for a moment to use the bench one more time, because there's a bench at the very end. Because we are going to be fighting enemies. There is a boss at the end. There'll be a bench before we get to that boss, but, always good to be healed up for free instead of having to use items. So, and we had to use a good amount of MP to take out the ghosts. So we go across the turntable, and if we go along the side here, there's a chest we can grab real quick. Since we're back out in the open, to refresh what this place looks like, it's lots of abandoned trains. The ones that are like little flatbed cars are sometimes stacked on top of each other. Other ones are just, passenger cars or locomotives or whatever. There's...
But we're so close, I can see it.
There's,
Hey,
storage containers and other junk.
Could give it a try.
So we're going to go into the locomotive and we're going to turn it on.
Looks like it still works.
I knew it.
And it'll turn on briefly because, it doesn't have that much power left. And it's pushing forward, and there's like a black tornado behind us. Remember in the previous video, there was some... Tifa recalled a story about
Everybody
the
good?
Yeah.
black wind.
Huh?
Getting a radio broadcast coming
I
in.
think
That's Sung's voice. He's the head of the Turks.
You got a death wish or something? Because I sure as shit don't.
Do you have a problem?
Not really. Small arms fire defend the pillar.
More would be here about sending reinforcements. The more players that take the stage, the better.
So that's what we are.
Contact me when the mission is complete.
Tifa,
They're really gonna drop the plate.
they won't if Barrett and the others have anything to say about it.
All we can do now is keep moving. Please. Please let us be in time.
So during that scene, Sung was talking to Reno and Rude, and they were fighting. The neighborhood watch we helped out in Chapter 3 are deployed. Barrett's leading them, and they're defending the pillar, trying to stop Shinra from seizing the top, where they can drop, disconnect it. And at that point, that would cause the plate to come crashing down onto the city and kill everyone. Look up.
Why am I not surprised?
A trio of Shinra helicopters are heading towards the city as reinforcements because, they got resistance, which they didn't think they'd get. So, got another locomotive that we're gonna turn on.
Wow. Would you look at that?
Climb out. Couple mega potions from a chest. Then we run around this train into an air. There's gotta face a cerulean drake and a
I got your number.
lesser drake.
Keep it together.
All set. I'm coming.
Aerith has arrow, which these things are weak
You'll be
to.
blown away. We'll make it quick. And catch. Keep up the pressure, okay? That's it. What? That's okay.
Took them both out together. So we need to go up on these trains to cross over, but we can't cross over because there's not a path. So we're gonna actually have this locomotive go backwards because it has like a thing on top of it, which will open up a path for us to get up over all of this junk and get to the exit.
Thanks.
Let's go.
Climb up on top of the train that we pushed forward with the second locomotive, and it connected it to a second train, and then the third locomotive actually has like a platform on top we can run across. And then we go down here, and we reach a vending machine that has things for sale, which means when there's things marked down, it means there's a tough fight coming up. So we're gonna rest on the bench. And we're about to fight one of the most annoying bosses in the game. I don't have the steel materia, so I won't be able to steal the weapon it has, but it's okay, because Aerith doesn't really need that much.
Almost there. Come on.
Right.
And then the ghosts are swirling around us as we see the... And The black wind swirls around and takes Aerith.
The kids that the Black Wind carries away have to live in the train graveyard forever and ever.
The ghosts are like trying to communicate with her. And
You're just trying to help, aren't you?
so the ghosts have summoned forth the Eligor, which is the boss.
You're the one who...
Aerith is being sucked into its magic.
Are you ready? Well, are ya?
She's hearing the voices of all the
ready
dead
now.
kids.
Me too. Found you. No way. We found you.
You got me. Hey, where's Aerith?
I'm ready.
That's Kid Aerith. This is like a weird, distorted vision. She's got like a short,
I'm ready.
brownish dress, pink hair, pink ribbon, brown shoes.
I said I'm ready. Come get me. I'm right here.
Like, she's standing on the ground, but like there's like a weird, like dark, starry
Mom.
aura around her. Aerith is starting to cry. She's remembering something painful.
Aerith!
And then the Eligor nearly gets her. The cloud pushes her out of the way.
Hey, we found you. I guess you did.
Let's go.
So the Eligor is basically a one-eyed Grim Reaper that has a horse-drawn carriage. It's got one horse, but the horse is also undead. So it's a ghastly fiend that haunts the train graveyard and feeds on the hunger on human fear to grow stronger. It is a manifestation of memories and sorrow that linger in the train graveyard. When it is in the air, use wind attacks to rapidly fill its stagger gauge, unleashing a leaping attack to knock it down to the ground. This boss can be poisoned, which is super helpful because this is one of the most annoying bosses in the game. When you attack the wheels on the chariot that it's on, it doesn't. It reflects them. The boss is weak to ice. Doing poison damage is super helpful though because it's quite quick and it's difficult to actually get up to.
This one's for you.
can shoot a laser out. It can move quite quickly and charge you. It's got, unlike, it doesn't have a scythe. It has more of like a spear-like thing. And then its one eye it has is like bright red, and it can shoot like an eye laser out of it. And the horse and the carriage that it's on are almost like connected, like they're one entity. We just staggered it. It's weak to ice. We'll make sure Aerith hits it with a spell, because that'll do a lot of damage. So we got it. We've got it down to 20,000 health from 30,000, 31,000. So now it's gonna move on to its next phase. It's now flying up into the air. It slashes some chains that were holding a big container up in the air, and the container falls to the ground. It's now, it has reflect on.
How do we hurt it? Hit it with magic.
It'll bounce right off. Gotta deal with the berries first. So long. Sorry.
Oh man, I guess Braver works a little bit differently in Remake than Rebirth. In Rebirth, Cloud would just use it right up in the air. Alright. So it's taking steady damage.
I got him.
It's taking steady damage from the poison as well.
Freeze. Go for it. This fight's not over yet. Kill. Gotcha. One more shot. Think fast.
I would have had Cloud wouldn't have been stunned. I would have been able to stagger it there.
There. Watch yourself.
So it's my turn?
And catch. This one's for you.
Watch out for high winds.
There we go.
Tagging out.
Hang back.
One more shot.
Alright. So it throws its spear down to the ground.
Look out.
And it shoots a laser. Tifa knocks Aerith out of the way, and Cloud blocks it with his sword.
Stay back.
And it just uses an attack to just throw away the box in the middle of the container. So now it's going to start just, it's going to ride around in circles, swinging its scythe-like spear thing. So this switching to Aerith is actually the best option, because her attacks are ranged and they're homing attacks.
And catch. Go on.
Sometimes it'll stop periodically though.
I'll put down
I'm trying, but
Taking over.
So we're down to 8,000 health. So this thing is gonna go down. We can now actually destroy the wheels. You can't destroy the wheels until the final part, but I think at this point we're gonna be able to defeat it quickly enough that we won't need to actually kill the wheels. With the poison damage that's going on, it's draining down pretty quick. So any damage you do to the wheels counts towards the total damage to the boss. Okay, Cloud just fell unconscious, so I'll need to have Tifa use a Phoenix down on
Can
him.
you fight?
Aerith can heal him.
I'll take care of you.
This time.
I've got you covered. You're up.
I'm coming.
Let's do this.
Alright, so the poison wore off, so I'm gonna have to cast it on him again, that boss again, once Cloud's gauge fills up. Poison is a guaranteed hit attack, so
Bit by bit. Going all out.
Alright, so Cloud's limit break is ready, so once the boss stops, I'll be able to use that, and that probably will kill it.
Just go away!
So I'll use Ascension on Eligor.
Nothing personal.
Actually, it didn't. It did about 2,000 damage. Limit breaks. When you use them when enemies are staggered, they're like they do so much more. But down to 273 health, so
I'll take care of them.
ranged
I
attacks
won't
here.
let you down.
So we'll use Aerith Limit Burst, which is Healing Wind.
Bless them with your love and grace.
And there you go, the Eligor dies. We can see the battle going on in Sector 7.
And you can go to hell!
Tifa uses her somersault attack and just blows the thing away.
Let's go.
Right.
Right.
The ghosts come back to say goodbye.
It's that ghost. How? So long.
So in the original game, this was like 2 or 3 little segments and the sewers were the same. They expanded both into full chapter length maps. This one is, this chapter was mostly filler, but it does demonstrate with Aerith's ability to communicate with the ghost that, you know, she does have a special ability to communicate with, you know, things of the planet and so on. That'll be more meaningful later on. So we're going to... I'm going to stop here because the cutscene to open the next chapter is really better suited to be the very beginning of the video. So thank you for tuning in. This was Chapter 11, and Chapter 12 will be up soon. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. So...